Alrighty, so I was trying to think of different ideas, some new team builds or rebuilds to do for the channel, and I thought, well, this is one agent that's kind of getting a lot of players paid recently, especially in 2019, creating $1 billion worth of contracts. And I was like, you know what, Scott Boras, we could probably make a pretty nasty team with the players that he represents in the MLB, and that's what we're gonna do today, the Scott Boras team build. And whew, the players he represents are unreal, but he also's got a couple other players that, you know, he got them paid, and as some fans, you're probably a little upset. I'm talking about Jacoby Ellsbury, Chris Davis, even Eric Hosmer. He got them all their big money contracts, but he also represents some of the top. Bryce Harper, Scherzer, Rendon, Strasburg, even players in the past like A-Rod, Adrian Beltre, Carlos Beltran, Pudge. This guy just rakes in the money, and he's one of the top agents in baseball. So if you guys want to see some more videos like this, you got some ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed today's video, thumbs up down below. And also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all bell notification icon, or the bell icon, click it and turn on all notifications so you're notified whenever a video does go live. I'm going to show you the most recent video on screen now. It's going to be up here in this top corner. Go and give it a watch if you missed it. And down below in the description are all social media links: Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Go and give them a follow if you haven't yet. So let's get into this Scott Boras team build, and let's see how well it does in MLB The Show 19. All right, so I found it fitting that we went with the Yankees, since kind of Yankees money, they're known for spending the money. Scott Boras makes you spend money to get his players on the squad. So let's take a look at this roster. For our starting pitchers, J-Hap is not part of the squad, but we got Garrett Cole, Max Scherzer, Steven Strasburg, Hyunjin Ryu, and James Paxton. Like I usually say in videos like this, let me know any players that you would have put into the squad that you think I missed out on. If you just search Scott Boras, you go to his Wikipedia page, it'll show you all the players that he represents in 2019. So you can see all the players that I missed out on or I didn't include in the team. Relief pitchers are kind of where he lacks the most like highly known players. So we're rocking with Britton, Oliver Perez, Greg Holland, Tony Watson, Julio Urias, and Trevor Rosenthal. So we're missing out on some, you know, solid relief pitching, but he just doesn't really represent a lot of relief pitchers. A lot of big name starting pitchers. He also has Keuchel, Jake Arrieta, Chris Paddock. So those were some names that I missed out on. He used to represent Arenado. I know he just recently left. Tatis Jr. used to be represented by Scott Boras. I know they parted ways as well. And then our closing pitcher is going to be Ian Kennedy. Actually, that's not going to happen. It's probably going to be like Holland or Britton, I guess. We'll figure that out. Catchers doesn't represent a lot of catchers either. I think the only two are Matt Wieters and Austin Hedges. So a little bit of a yikes, but you know, we got to work with what we got. Josh Bell is one of the better first basemen that he represents in baseball, so I figured we'd go with him. Jose Altuve at second base. We got Rendon, Chris Bryant, and Matt Chapman all at third base. Xander Bogaerts and Corey Seager as our shortstops. JD Martinez and Juan Soto are going to be playing left field, DH, whatever you can think of. No center fielders, just because we got Cody Bellinger and Bryce Harper being represented by Scott Boras. These are all players, like I mentioned, that are represented by Scott Boras, and man, this squad's looking pretty gross. Like, it's really good. Like I've mentioned, the bullpen's a little weak, but when you look at this starting rotation, ooh, that is nasty. And just think of these top three guys. Two of them got absolutely paid this offseason. Even Hyunjin Ryu just got paid by the Blue Jays. And then this squad is absolutely insane. Chris Bryant in center. How about Cody Bellinger in center? And we'll rock like that for the squad. So yeah, this team's gross. I think it's pretty nice. We don't have a lot of lefties. Actually, they're all kind of squished in this area, but I mean, whew, I'm feeling pretty good. Really, the catcher and the bullpen are kind of the weak spots, but I think with how good this offense is and how good that starting rotation is, I think we can win a World Series in season 1. So let's just simulate the first season, see how it goes. If we don't win a World Series, maybe I'll just simulate a second season, get to the postseason, see if we can win it there. So let's see how this year plays out with the Scott Boras team build. Alrighty, we're in September. And as you probably assumed, things are going very well. 107 wins already. And what, we're going to finish with what, 119, 120 wins. Wow. Wow, that's gross. Let's look at the league leaders. Altuve and Cody Bellinger. And then pitching wise, this is where I figured the starting pitching would be like the stars of the team. The shot, like the part that shined the most. Cole, Ryu, Scherzer, all there with sorts of stats. So you guys can see we got a bunch in the like high batting average like leaderboard. Let's see, we got some hits as well. JD Martinez with at bats, don't really care about that. We got some 2 doubles for JD and Altuve. We have 1 with triples for Altuve. Home runs, Bellinger, JD Martinez, Juan Soto, Jose Altuve, Xander Bogaerts are all there. Bogaerts had 37. I know I'm covering up like the bottom couple people, but you can still kind of see it. RBIs, we have what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people there. Runs are up there. Didn't expect stolen bases. We're not the fastest of teams. Walks, on base percent, holy cow, like everything is just Yankee. And like even the pitching's looking pretty nice too. So whew. Well, strikeouts, I think I went a little bit quick on the strikeouts, but okay. We got Gold Gloves and Cy Young Award winners. No MVP. That's because Mike Trout hit 67 home runs. What a gross year. That is nasty. Okay, so yeah, we won the division by 28 games. We're first in everything. How many home runs did we have as a team? So we had a 288 batting average. We had 1,076 runs, which was 140 more than the next team. We had 1,658 hits, 312 doubles. Triples, we were a little low. Wow, we were 22nd. We only had 28. But we had 351 home runs. And then Houston was actually right behind us with 321. So they were crushing the ball. Holy cow. And 1,071 RBIs. So let's take a look at the pitching. See how this goes. Garrett Cole was gross. Scherzer, nasty. Strasburg, okay, not terrible. Ryu was, oh man, look at that first 3. That's just like a hitter's nightmare. And even Paxton was pretty solid. It's crazy to think that Strasburg was the worst out of the bunch. Julio Urias had a solid season. Tony Watson, not so much. Ian Kennedy, not so much. Trevor Rosenthal, not so much. Oliver Perez, no. So bullpen, definitely a little bit of a worry. Britton and Holland. It's crazy to think that I'd rather have Holland close games than Zach Britton. And then on the bench, meh, definite meh. But this is where the team really shined as well. You had the starting pitching, and then you got Jose Altuve hitting 322 with 44 home runs and 110 RBIs. Rendon hit 323, 36 home runs, 118 RBIs. His OPS was almost 1,000. Altuve's was at 1029. Juan Soto had a 960. Like, these are just gross numbers. Like, I'll quickly show you everybody's stats, and you can see it because it's right above the face cam, so it kind of lines up perfectly. But every single player just absolutely mashed the ball. Holy cow. That's just nasty. Like, Bryce Harper hit 229. That was the worst hitter we had along with our catchers. Like, it's just unbelievable. So, with that being said, we're going to get knocked out by this team right here, the wild card team, the Rays, because that's just how it's meant to be. All right, I thought we were about to go to game 5. So, it's looking good. It's looking good. We actually won a series, so we're not going to get knocked out by the wild card team. We're gonna go Paxton there in the 4 spot instead of Strasburg. So, Indians. I told you it was gonna happen. We were gonna get like swept or something. It just always has to happen that way, huh? Man, let's go Paxton. Let's see how it goes here. Can we get, a little bit of a comeback? 2-0. All right. And let's keep going. Let's get this win. Let's keep this series alive. Let's go win a World Series. But yeah, that just kind of goes to show how random franchise is. We're clearly the best team in baseball, but yeah, we're about to get swept by the Indians. It's like I said, we're about to get swept by the Indians. It's just meant to be. Like, What's going on here? 5-2 ball game. We'll take out Paxton after this inning because clearly we're not going to score unless Bellinger opens things up. Yeah. What is going on? Let's hope Rosenthal doesn't like let things get out of hand. He doesn't. Top 8. We're still down 3-2. We're down 2 now. So at least we got that going for us. And it comes down to this. Down 2 runs. Yikes. Like, I feel like we should pinch hit and then like make a substitution. So let's go to Seager. Just kidding. Let's go to Matt Chapman. He gets out anyways. And that's our season. We get swept by the Indians. How many runs did we score this entire... Like, we scored runs. It's just... We lost. Like, that sucks. How did we get swept there? That's insane. Look at this team. There's no reason why we should have gotten swept whatsoever. This team was absolutely gross. Obviously, having this kind of bullpen probably hurt us a little bit. But, yeah, that just happens. So, rather than keeping you here longer than you probably want to be, because it's just a short little team build, we'll just do one season. Unfortunately, we weren't able to win a World Series. But that's just the way it happens. It always happens that way. Whenever I'm the best team in the league, we always take on the wild card, and we either get swept by the wild card or another team. We always get swept at a certain point. We never win a World Series whenever we're the best team in baseball, and it's unfortunate that it happens that way. So I hope you guys did enjoy the Scott Boras team build. Let me know any players that you think should have been on the squad instead of the ones that I chose. And if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. Make sure you hit that bell icon that's next to the subscribe button. Turn on all notifications so you're notified whenever a video does go live. And like I said, guys, in the comment section, get involved. Let me know future videos you would like to see, as well as some players I may have missed out on this roster. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. 2 videos are on screen now. My most recent one, and also one that you should check out that YouTube recommends for you. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.